So starting this off, this is the losers bracket semifinals. The winner of this series will secure at least some sort of money. Winner of this series will be guaranteed a spot in the losers finals, which means you're a top 3. And of course, the payout is $700 for first, 200 for second, and $100 for third. So you'll be getting at least something in your pocket if you win this series. So we got a big match coming up. Starting off here with Tyrant as his team trails 0-1 to start this game off, but he does have camouflage here, Nighty.
Yeah, I like Tryant's decision making right there, waiting till the very last second of his camo to make sure to get that kill onto Vemzii. Location was key in that moment right there. He was waiting for his teammate to be in a great location to help him out, and then he immediately started putting shots into him. They were able to take them both down, and now he's playing aggressive and keeping this player on the Eli.
Definitely. I love what I'm seeing out of Tryant here with that camouflage. Really putting it to use there. Pretty much they got 3 kills with it because they were down 0-1 to start, and because of the way he played with the camouflage, they now lead 3-1. So I liked what I saw out of Tryant, and hopefully both these teams will be on top of that camouflage here throughout the game, because that can really change the flow big time.
Yeah, but you know, now that the camo is out, I would like to see Tryant get a little bit more aggressive. You know, he was very confident with the camo and the power-up, but I want to see that same type of gameplay being implemented when he doesn't have it. I want to see the exact same type of teamwork, because you see that he didn't immediately take advantage of being able to get top middle. Top middle is so important. Right now, this is a big fight to win. He backs down, so does the other player. This is a good fight right here. He's got a good location. He's waiting for his teammate to give him some call-outs. Halogan going to be able to take out Vemzii. 5-2 here. They're starting to pull away, and now their positioning is much better.
Yeah, I want to see how Tryant and Halogan play this, because the camouflage is about to spawn, and Tryant doing a great job flanking just a little bit too late. I wouldn't even call it too late, to be honest. I think Halogan should have valued his life a little bit better there, knowing that his teammate was flanking. But you know, you can't be too picky, because they did get a 2-for-1 there, and now they also secured the camouflage. So overall, good job here by the red team, leading the game now by 4 kills. Let's see if he could put this camo to use once again. Staring down Vemzii with that camo, decides to wait and shoot. I like that play. Now let's see if they can clean up this kill.
Yeah, as soon as he realized that Vemzii was hawk-eyeing him, he stood still, not allowing him to see his movement with the camo at all. I mean, that was very heads up, very good job by him. And now Tryant trying to make some good plays here. He's got the silenced pistol, which is so effective when you're using the camo. Halogan, though, with the double.
Great job by Halogan there, making sure to give the proper support needed to that camouflage player. A lot of the times, you know, camo players can kind of get overconfident and engage in battles just because they get the first shot. You know, you still want to make sure you have your team in a position to help, and that's exactly what Halogan and Tryant did there. Halogan does go down, though, and Vemzii getting the nice shots on trying to take him down. That's 2-0 swing in the blue team's favor. Finally, some sort of life we see here out of the blue team. It seems like red team has been kind of dominating the beginning of this game, but I want to switch on over. Wow, both players for the blue team go down as a Halogan gets a perfect star on Scaryotic to clean up that kill. Now 11-5. I want to hop on board with Scaryotic and kind of see what's going wrong with the blue team and see if they could turn it around here, because the game is still very young and they could definitely bring this back.
Yep, good location by Scaryotic. Going to take out player top middle and then immediately try to pounce onto Halogan. He loses his shield, but he stays in the fight. A little overconfident there, but it didn't matter because he had the better shot.
A lot of the times that works in their favor. Whenever, you know, you have that overconfidence in a pistol battle, it can, you know, obviously it depends on the player, but sometimes you'll see them, even when they're down a shot or two, kind of, you know, test the waters and peek shot a little bit and then go out and fully challenge, and it works out. And now we see Scaryotic with the camouflage for the first time here for the blue team. Locates both players, and is able to take down Halogan. Now let's see if they could track down Vemzii, as Vemzii does a good job just to back up, knowing that his teammate went down, and the opposing team also has camouflage. So he's gonna wait it out, you know, try to coordinate something with this respawn teammate, and let's see how Scaryotic does this.
Scaryotic electing to take the long flank. Going to almost pick up Halogan here. Not going to be able to do so, but Vemzii does win that fight versus Tryant, so that's going to allow Scaryotic to have some help here and should be an easy cleanup.
Scaryotic putting that camouflage to use, and just like that, the game has been cut to just a 1-kill deficit. Tryant, though, with wonderful shots on Vemzii, but Scaryotic does clean him up. So 12 to 11. Now, this is just anybody's game, and like we were saying before to start this one out, there are only 4 teams that remain in the tournament. These two are duking it out right now to remain in the tournament. Loser of this will be out with nothing, with no sort of prize pool. So hopefully we'll have some good matches here to see who can kind of secure at least some sort of a bag.
Oh no, Vemzii just grenaded himself. Not a very good thing. Yeah, you really do. But 14 to 11, nice little lead here still from Halogan and Tryant. If I remember correctly, these players were not exactly up to this level of play when we watched them before. They are absolutely stepping up their game.
Yeah, and that's what you tend to see whenever the bigger prize pools or larger tournaments, they tend to bring out the best in the players in the competition, and then we're seeing it here firsthand as Halogan takes down Scaryotic, but Vemzii right there to balance things out by getting that grenade kill on Tryant. So now we have Vemzii kind of in a difficult position top middle, and chooses to drop and gets taken down. But once again, we see that, the classic trade where even if you don't get the kill, and sometimes it could be a kill that you were supposed to get, as long as your teammate is there to clean it up, it's essentially, a good trade. It's a trade, so it could be a lot worse.
Tryant right there made a poor decision chasing the player who was already in a good location to get the camo. I know that he was probably hoping for a trade in that situation, but it was such an unlikely play. It was probably just best he stayed alive and just waited out for the camo player as much as possible, because now it is not looking good.
Scaryotic with a play and a half. He gets a stick on Tryant and cleans up Halogan for the double kill, and now finally they're trying to gain the lead here, Nighty. They seems like they've been trailing the entire game, even though it's been really close, but I don't believe they've had a lead this whole game. So now that Scaryotic has his back-to-back camouflage, let's see what he can do and try to get the lead.
Yeah, he's playing smart with it so far. He's playing aggressive. He's putting it to use. See if he can put some more damage in here. Vemzii does win the battle versus Tryant. Another perfect out of him, and Tryant is gonna be able.
There it is.
I mean, Tryant right off of his spawn needs to stay alive here because they're in a vicious cycle.
Yeah, and you said it best right there. That cycle can be deadly. You can be leading by a healthy margin and just fall into a bad spawn cycle where you keep dying individually, and before you know it, like we're seeing before our very eyes, the game has swung completely in favor of Scaryotic and Vemzii, who now lead by 3 kills, and now they're the aggressors as well, playing aggressive but also playing smart, and that's very important to note.
Good location now to Scaryotic right now. He's not going to over challenge. He's not committing to the battle until that one player was down, and Vemzii able to get the double. Scaryotic going to be in a location here where he is able to grab the camo, and they have a good, comfortable lead. This is really looking good for them.
Wow, I'm honestly so surprised right now that Scaryotic and Vemzii just pulled away like this, and I mean, I say I'm surprised, but when I think about it, it makes sense because this is the 3rd camouflage that they've secured. And not only when you have camouflage is it, obviously the benefit of having the invisibility is huge, but it just shows that your team is the one who's controlling the tempo. It shows that your team is the one who is, on top of their stuff essentially. And being able to get 3 camos without even being taken out when you pick it up is just is impressive to see, and looks like they're going to secure this game 1, Nighty.
Yeah, Scaryotic was put into a really tough situation there with camo, but was able to get the trade. So some big clutch plays coming out of Scaryotic that game, and 15 kills. I mean, he had a heck of a performance there in the later half.
Yeah, great game by Scaryotic, and then also props to his teammate as well, Vemzii, doing what he needed to do to make sure they secure the win. And there you have it, game 1 of the losers bracket semifinals goes to Scaryotic and Vemzii, who lead 1-0 in the best of 3. We're gonna have Plaza Slayer coming up next, and this is gonna be a big one for Tryant and Halogan because if they lose, they're officially out of the Blam Gaming finale, and unfortunately will not be have any sort of prize money from their tournament so far. So they really need to win this game 2 and push it to a game 3 if they want to secure at least top 3 and potentially go further.
Yeah, and there was a lot of moments where Vemzii came up huge for Scaryotic. Scaryotic was in a tough spot, but it didn't matter because Vemzii's individual skill was able to outshine the players from the other team, and that really came up big for Scaryotic and allowed him to make those plays. So you can't really give all the credit. All those stats were in the favor of Scaryotic, and a lot of the big plays definitely were incredible. It was a team effort 100% of the way.
Couldn't agree with you more. And here we go, loading in to game number 2, Plaza Slayer. We got Tryant and Halogan going up against Scaryotic and Vemzii. Who do you think is going to take this game, Nighty? What's your prediction?
Well, after seeing how they came together towards the end, I think that was just kind of a feeling it out type phase when two teams are pitted up against each other. They're finding out how each other plays. I think that Scaryotic has pretty much learned their moves and will take this one and a 2-0.
Really, I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt to Halogan and Tryant. I think the fact that their backs are against the wall is going to bring out the best in them. We saw what they could do for the majority of that game. They were leading, and unfortunately, they were not able to control that camouflage, which led to their defeat. But now, starting off with Tryant and see how he plays this start. He doesn't even bother to look for the overshield. Actually, he jumps up top yellow now with the green gun. No one has gotten the overshield yet. Trying in a pretty good position top yellow. I like what he's doing here. He understands that there's a player in blue room, but gets sniped by Scaryotic, taking his face off. Scaryotic trying his best to stay alive here with that sniper rifle. Locates the overshield player and chooses to challenge, but wisely backs down as Halogan's overshield is pretty much all gone now. Great.
I like that. I really like what he did right there. A lot of players you'll see will hit the shot and immediately try to clean it up. What he did was immediately back down. He knew he had a good position to get around that corner. He didn't try to go for the second no-scope. He didn't try to get out his pistol. He's very much more reliant on his teammate, you see, and he's also trying to make sure he stays alive with this sniper. He's only got 2 shots in it, but he doesn't want to give up this good opportunity.
Yeah, and I know I've asked this question to you before, but I want to ask it again. What do you think are some of the most favorable spots to use the sniper rifle on this map, or do you think it's more of a just rotation, wherever they're not, you just want to rotate around the map depending on where your opponents are? Or do you think that's more the case?
God, Vemzii just ninja'd Halogan.
Oh no.
God.
Oh no.
Yeah, so yeah, to answer your question, right here is a great spot for sniper. When your team is pretty much on this side and you're waiting for OS, having it at the glass is a big, because you have a lot of exits. There's a lot of different strategies you can use, and but it very much is about rotations, rotation, and the speed of it as well. How fast you're able to do it to pretty much get into a good area that will complement your teammate. It's all about that. It's all about complementing your teammate at the end of the day. Having those angles, having the sight lines with the sniper. And so far, Scaryotic did an incredible job at it, but this is a close game.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree with you more there. I definitely think there are some favorable positions, such as top glass, but at the end of the day, it is about the rotations and kind of dictating and kind of realizing how the game is going, and then you move around the map accordingly. But now Scaryotic and Vemzii looking to close out this game 2, trying to secure their spot in the losers bracket finals, and looks like they're doing a good job so far. They're up 1-0 and they're up by 2 kills in this game as Scaryotic spots the player sniper and puts down some good shots, but does not clean up the kill and chooses to back down, which I like.
And what do you think about Halogan grabbing the OS and immediately backing down and not pushing with it until it was totally taken off?
Well, I definitely do not like that. Whenever you have overshield, don't get me wrong, you don't want to just rush in like mindlessly. You want to have a strategy to your push. But at the same time, you do have to attempt some sort of push. Oh my God, Scaryotic with back-to-back headshots for the double kill. Now looking for the triple, takes down Vemzii. What a player!
Triple kill
is putting on a show right now, 9-4, as he is just going bananas with this sniper rifle right now. Scaryotic, man, that was impressive.
Yeah, and I gotta remind you guys that the winner of this matchup is in the money. This is a big matchup right now. This is where the pressure is really on. For some of those teams that ultimately, come into the tournament and they're not exactly teams that you you have winning the tournament, but that could actually walk away with money. This is really where the pressure is on and the nerves come into play.
Yeah, exactly. And not only like, so of course, if the winner of this will be guaranteed $100, but not only are you guaranteed that 100, but you're still a very much, you know, you have a very large possibility to secure that $700 for first place. So it just keeps you alive in the tournament, and it obviously secures you some money. So good luck to both of these teams. But from the looks of it, the blue team, Scaryotic and Vemzii, are in control right now. But as I say that, Scaryotic gets taken down to one shot, but chooses to stay alive, but rather than challenging, and that allows his teammate Vemzii to pick up Overshield if you want to hop on the board with him.
36 is when the next OS will be up every 2 minutes, and Vemzii is doing exactly what I like to see with it. He's making plays. Now,
what a movement!
Best possible use? Possibly not, but that doesn't matter because he's doing things. He's putting himself out there, and that's the type of plays you need to be making, especially at this point in a tournament.
Yeah, if you have Overshield and you get green gun, that's not necessarily you making a bad play. That's just, you know, you got green guns, so you got to deal with it. And he did exactly that. He adapted to the situation and ran away like very wisely, but also challenged as soon as he was able to, and that, you know, helped their team extend the lead. Now Halogan takes down Scaryotic, and this is a very important part in the game right now if you are Tryant and Halogan, because either the game gets away from you totally. Oh my, Vemzii,
baby,
picking up the barrel kill and staying alive, allowing Scaryotic to make that flank and get the kill on Tryant. But as I was saying, this is not looking good. Yeah, this is not looking good for the red team, Halogan and Tryant. That right now is a very vital part of the game. You can either, you know, band together and bring it back and get some kills on the board, or, you know, you can just fold and keep trading or keep, you know, losing kills. So this is a really important part of the game for the Scaryotic, excuse me, for Tryant and Halogan, but it's not looking good.
Vemzii doing his best to get away here. I like what he's doing, trying to outmaneuver this player. Almost gets the stick off, but he does get hunted down by Tryant. We have got a 16-8 game here. This is getting so out of hand. Halogan needed to get that cleanup right there. He needs to get this sniper and start going off with it, because the game is almost out of reach.
A sniper rifle in the hands of Halogan, but Tryant gets taken down by a crazy stick. Vemzii just putting him to sleep right there. And the Overshield will be spawning pretty soon as well, and Halogan gets taken out with sniper. So not a good series of events there for Tryant and Halogan. They both died as soon as the Overshield was about to spawn, and they, you know, Halogan also died with that sniper rifle. So 18-9 here as Vemzii with a crazy snipe on Tryant, taking him down 19-9 now. This looks like Scaryotic and Vemzii will be securing at least a top 3 finish and securing, you know, a little bit of a bag as well.
Yeah, that was just an excellent shot. Scaryotic still with a little bit of OS here, gonna get aggressive. He's pushing in really fast. Gonna put some nice shots into Tryant, but he immediately gets naded, so he needs to back down here and to save his life. Vemzii lands the shot, is out of ammo, trying to blow up the barrel, trying to have those style points to end it and close out this game.
Yeah, Vemzii really putting that sniper rifle to use. An impressive showing from him so far. Tryant trying to get this kill here, top glass on Scaryotic, and finally does pick that kill up. Now 11-21, trying to stop the bleeding here, but it could be too little too late, as Tryant does get the kill again on Vemzii. It's not officially over, obviously, until that scoreboard hits 25 or until that time limit is over. So you never know, but if I was a betting man, I would put all my money on Scaryotic and Vemzii right here.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Like I say it like it's some sort of bold statement.
Yeah, like, woo, good call there. But yeah, they've been playing outstanding. It really came together because Halogan and Tryant were looking so good at the beginning of last game, but then ever since that switch flipped, it has been just the entire way Scaryotic and you know, Vemzii show completely.
Yeah, and the winner of this series will be going on to face up against Bound and Neptune in the losers finals. So difficult match, you know, in their sights right now. But of course, first they got to worry about closing this one out, 23-14, as Scaryotic and Vemzii look to move on in this bracket and secure themselves some prize money. But they're, you know, playing a little bit slow here. No need to just be reckless. Scaryotic puts out some good shots on Halogan, and I believe both Scaryotic and Vemzii know the locations of both players. And as I say that, Vemzii takes down Tryant. One more to go. 24-14 as Halogan picks up the sniper rifle. But I want to stay on board with Scaryotic, see if he can finish this game out. He has been on an absolute tear this series. Vemzii as well, as you see him with 14 kills. And Vemzii being the aggressor, but gets taken down. Not able to finish it off just yet. Let's see if Scaryotic can close it out. Scaryotic locates one. I believe he knows the second one is, and gets perfect shots on Tryant to end the game and secure the victory. A guaranteed top 3 for Scaryotic and Vemzii as they move on in the bracket. Good games to Tryant and Halogan. They were one of the 4 best teams in the Blam Gaming finale. They finished top 4, so congrats and kudos to them. But Vemzii and Scaryotic looking to keep going in this tournament.
Yeah, and I mean, it was a good run, honestly. Like, having a top 4 placing, that is really not that bad when you consider the competition.